The NFL, the league office, teams, players, coaches and everyone else in the pro football sphere, has been well aware that it would almost certainly face unforeseen challenges as it tried to play through a pandemic. This is a real one. That the league is dealing with a cluster of positive tests can't be considered shocking. In fact, it's probably more surprising that the NFL made it this far without an issue like the one facing the Titans and, by proxy, the Vikings and Steelers. And because this is something that could be planned for, the NFL has protocols ready to be rolled out in order to deal with it. That said, this isn't something the league can just handle the same way it has, very successfully, handled everything else over the last couple of months. The protocols used to this point have been, in simple terms, about keeping COVID-19 out. This, on the other hand, will have to be about getting it out of the 32 virtual bubbles the league has bragged about building. There was, of course, the rash of false positives that arose 3 Sundays before Week 1. But in that case, the question was over managing a scare, and, frankly, not having such a scare tip of the scales of competitive balance, not seizing control of the virus. Andrew Nelles, Tennessean.com via Imagn Content Services, LLCWe all saw what happened in Major League Baseball. We've seen the postponements in college football. We know, as a result, that getting the virus out isn't as easy as keeping it out. And with a bunch of people infected now, and those who've been around them at risk, the stakes are higher. The next few days should tell us how ready the NFL is. And with that, here's some more on how Tuesday morning played out, and where things go from here. Titans outside linebackers coach Shane Bowen got his positive COVID-19 test result back on Saturday morning. The test was taken Friday, and missed the team's game in Minnesota as a result. Titans players were off Monday, except for their daily testing. That testing was what returned positives for 3 players and 5 staffers Tuesday morning. Titans staff in the building in the 5 a.m. hour on Tuesday learned of the positives, and those who tested positive were informed. By 5:20 a.m., in consultation with the league, the Titans made the decision to shut down the building and send everyone home. The 8 positive tests were rerun by the lab on Tuesday morning, and all 8 came back positive a second time. All 5 of the non-players testing positive were football staff. All were part of the traveling party to Minnesota in Week 3, and at least some were coaches. Titans players were scheduled to have a half-day on Tuesday, lifting, running, meetings, film, and were forced to make up what they could virtually. All the close contacts to the people who tested positive have been isolated. That was done through the contact tracing devices coaches and players are required to wear.